Okay, so this is the game that I was going to show you. It's called American Truck Simulator. I hope that you enjoy it. Maybe get you a snack, some drinks, and I hope that you enjoy this. I'm getting my mic tuned in. I hope that it sounds good. I got the music turned down so you can hear me. And let's get started. So that's my dad's, and then that's mine. So I'm gonna go to mine, which is Heimelman. That's my profile, and that's my dad's. I'm gonna hit continue game. I'm gonna get my controller out. I'm gonna use my controller. And before we get started, I'm gonna pretty much just run down and tell you what I have so far. So right now, I have one garage, and let me go here. Sorry, my controller's a little sensitive, but we're gonna go to the San Francisco garage. So this is the only garage that I have. Like I said, I got 4 trucks in it, and I can have up to 5. And as you can see here, under the trucks that I have, there's 4 people working for me in these trucks that I have. Or I'm at 3, my bad. Because that's me, and then those are my other workers. They have my other trucks that I've had in the past and I've used. I give them my older trucks that I use, and as you can see, they make money, you know, like profit per distance, 6 miles, or $6 a mile. You know, he makes about $9 a mile profit. You know, this dude, he's making about $5 a mile profit, and this dude here, he's making about $40 a mile profit, which is my best dude. I would never fire him. He's in my second best truck, my second most powerful. So basically what we're going to do today is do a couple of jobs to see if you might like this game for yourself. So we're going to see, okay, so like this one, the green flag is like where I would have to go for to pick it up, and then the red flag will be to where I drop it off. So that means I would have to drive all the way to Arizona and then drive all the way back up here to the middle part of California to drop it off. So that one wouldn't really be a good one. And this one either, because it's close, like to drop off. And this one's not too bad, but see, it expires in 4 hours, and I wouldn't be able to make it to the green pickup in time. Oh, what have I done? Oops. It's okay. I'll figure this out. See here, I'm at my garage. I don't really need any sleep, but we'll go over that in a second. Sorry about that. So I'm gonna figure out, this is a 500-mile drive, okay? So can we get, and it says that we would get there in about 10 hours. So we're going to see if our job will expire in more than 10 hours, hopefully. No, it expires in 1 hour, so we wouldn't be able to make it in time. And this one either. So I'll pretty much just, I'm going to run through these without talking to find us a job that we can do that makes us the most money possible. So I'm looking here in the town that I'm in, and this job seems to be the best. 13,000 will be my my base reward, and it's $51 a mile. So we're going to try this one. As you can see here, it says fragile load, which will give me a bonus because these cars are fragile, okay? So, and so is this one. It looks like these are computers. You know, computers break easily. So, you know, it wouldn't be good to, you know, tear that up because you wouldn't get much of a pay. So we're going to do this one. It expires in 4 hours, which is way more than we need. We're going to try to get it there by between 5 a.m. on Tuesday and 11:40 a.m. It's okay if you don't remember that, though. So, it looks like we're going all the way to the other, you know, not the other complete side of California, but that's where we're going. Uh-oh. Pardon that. Anyways, I'm going to select that. I'm going to read this real quick. Therefore, if anyone is in Christ, the new creation has come. The old has gone, the new is here. Okay, that's the Bible verse of the day. Alright, so, start of the truck here. As you can hear, the volume should be turned up. And we're going to back out of here and go down the road here, it looks like, to pick up this order. So we're going to stop. I went way too fast there. And we're going to go inside the truck. Hopefully you like this. Either way. I'm going to stop here. And we're turning right. So I'm turning my right blinker on. And I'm going to need to be in the other lane. So I'm going to check my mirrors. And then I'm going to get in this lane here. And as you can see, I am pulling in here. It's right here. This is where I'm going. And I'm going to stop right here. And I'm going to pick up. I'm going to tell it which order I want. And basically I'm going to select it. I think actually we're going to do this one. Because it makes more of a base reward and you're making more per mile. So we're going to do this one. But it's gonna be further. Which one should we do? I think we're gonna stick with this one though, because I know you might not want to stay here for that long. Had to give me a drink of water, or apple juice in this case. So we're gonna put it in this camera view so we can clearly see where we're going, and we're gonna stop right here. And now we're going to put it in reverse. And we're going to back up to the target. Slowly. And we're going to back up some more. And now we're going to hit the brake. Now we're going to hit Y to put it onto the truck. Okay, now it's done. So it says we should be there in about 5 hours, 244 miles. And I have about 1,000 miles left on the range for the gas. So, oh, and I need to turn my headlights on. So I've turned my headlights on so we can have a little bit more of a visibility. So I'm going to come out here. I'm going to turn my blinker on. And we're going to get out of here. So we need to be in the left lane. Check my mirrors. Now I'm going to get over. I'm going to stop at the stoplight. Now I'm going to turn my blinker back on so that way that traffic knows that I'm going this way. And I better get going because the light just turned green. So we're going to go. Green means go, red means stop, obviously, in this game. And as you can see, the trucks are still back there. We haven't left them behind. We're going to stay in this lane and we're going to let off the gas so that way we don't crash. Alright, so we're gonna drive down the road here. Honestly, this game is kind of peaceful, you know, it's very realistic. You got gas, you know, you got tire pressure, or not tire pressure, but, you know, if your vehicle gets beat up, you gotta, like, repair it, and, you know, you got RPM, so, you know, you gotta shift in time if you're in the advanced mode. So, I'm gonna change lanes here. I'm gonna slow down just a bit. And I'm gonna switch lanes here. I'm gonna get over now. So basically, if you go over the speed limit, you can get a ticket if there's a police officer by, or if you like crash into someone and there's a police officer by, you can pay a ticket for doing an illegal action like that. Now, however, if you do not like this feature in the game, you can turn it off like I have. Now, it doesn't mean I'm going to be driving crazy. It just means that I don't like how you can go, like, say, 5 miles over, or like a couple miles over the speed limit, and, you know, you get a ticket. That's ridiculous. So, I mean, that's the real world for you. I mean, but, you know, sometimes the drivers in this game are crazy. Let's just say that. And, you know, they could run into you, and you're the one who's going to have to pay for that ticket. So, obviously, nobody likes to pay for something they didn't do, or didn't buy, or whatever. So, you know, just maybe if you don't like that feature, you can turn that off. And as you can see, the GPS on the bottom right hand is showing me where to go. And another amazing feature in this game that I'm going to show you right now is the cruise. If you're using a controller, you can push either it's PlayStation, it's square controller, it's square. If it's Xbox, it's the X button. Oh crap. Dang, I'm about to crash. I'm going over the speed limit, so I'm going to slow down. And on the keyboard, if you're a keyboard player, you can push the letter C. So, you can set that to the cruise. So, like right now, my cruise is set to 50. And 50 is the speed limit, so that's a good cruise setting. And, you know, it's going to automatically keep up to that speed. And, you know, it's a real interesting game, if you ask me. So, if you notice, let's see, what else can I show you guys, or you, whoever this is speaking by. Let's take a look at the RPM hand. Oh, let me shift. Let's take a look at the RPM hand there. Some trucks are different, but in this case, my truck has a RPM meter that shows you where to shift. So, like, once you start getting to, in my truck's case, once you start, see, I just broke the cruise, by the way. Once you start getting to the top part of that green thing, it's time to shift. And whenever you're too low, you need to shift down at the bottom part of that green. I'm going to turn my blinker on, and I'm going to kind of push my way out here, so that way they can know that I'm trying to turn, and they'll slow down a little bit for me. And sometimes I like to turn to this camera angle just because, you know, sometimes loads are, you know, longer, so you might want to be able to see that. Yeah. Oh, and another thing, gas stations. Let's talk about those real quick. Gas prices can differ in different towns. So if you go to, let's say, somewhere in California, the gas might be $3.28, $3.50, something like that. But if you go somewhere in Arizona, it's going to be like $1.96 or $2.20 something maybe, because it's cheaper in Arizona. You know, just like in the real world, gas is cheaper or more expensive in some places. And when you first start off the game, you only get California, and you can buy the other states like I have. See, like me, I have, so I have my California, which is right here. And then with the game that I bought, I got 2 free states. And those 2 states were Nevada and Arizona. And later on, I paid to get New Mexico and Oregon. And I might even get the rest of the states later on if I continue to play the game, like Washington, the state, Idaho, and Utah. Those are the other states. These states over here are not in the game yet. and and they're thinking about making a Colorado. That one will be coming out real soon. If they continue to make this game, but as of right now, they do not have a Colorado. Good drinks. As you can see, events like this may happen around your town. Like police lights, they come on sometimes. Like, this is a traffic stop. And, and there could be detours. We might run into one of those. You never know. But there's always an alternative way around to your destination. So, we have 170 miles left, and it's saying we're going to get there in about 3 hours at about 5:50 a.m. on Tuesday. And I will not need to sleep on this drive here, and we're pretty much almost there because the miles in this game are quite short. So, going to be making a right-hand turn up here very soon. I got my cruise turned up to 55 now by pushing the up arrow. That is not a default setting, by the way. You'll have to program it into your settings if that is something you wanted to do ever. Now I just broke the cruise again because I'm turning. And what I mean by breaking the cruise is basically hitting the brake, which turns off the cruise, by the way. So don't think I'm literally like breaking the cruise button or whatever, I'm going to get over a little too late for a blinker, but you know what they say, better late than never, or whatever. So I'm about 154 miles away. I won't need any gas, because if you can look down there on that little orange screen, it says I have 1,019 miles left on the range. Not all trucks come with like a range meter. But you can kind of guess. And if you look over there on the navigator, not the one in the truck, but the navigator on the bottom right hand corner, and that's a cop, by the way, there it shows your gas and how tired you are. Your tired meter will fill up with blue. I don't know if you can see that, but it's kind of like filling up right now, but so I'm going to be quiet for a little while and just let you enjoy some, driving and scenery. And if I see something that you might want to see, I will talk about it real quick. And one thing I'm going to tell you right quick, and I'll let you go back to silence, is if you push K on your keyboard, you can have the brights. But personally, I don't like to turn the brights on the highway because I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to turn the brights on the highway. But I'm not 16, so I don't know. I mean, I know how to drive, but I don't drive, so I don't know laws and all that. But anyways, back to silence. So my destination isn't about 50 miles, so I wanted to stop and talk about this. So I want you to take a look here at my money. It says 65,646. And whenever I get done with this mission, it'll show that I have more money than what I had to begin with. So, I'm gonna be taking this exit right here, and it looks like I'll be on a back road or something like that for a little while. So, we're gonna get over here on this thing here. So we're gonna turn here, look over the shoulder. Oh, and look, you can look out the window. I just wanted to show you that. Like, hey there! Couldn't really see past that thing in the truck there, but it's okay because we did it safely without tearing up the truck. Hey, look, Ray's Hamburger. And we're gonna turn around this sharp corner here. I don't like it, but it's the road, so. We're gonna go down this big hill. It's gonna be like a roller coaster. I'm not even pushing the gas right now, and look how fast I'm going just by not even pushing the gas. So that shows you how realistic that this game is. It can be as realistic as you make it. So I like this road. There's a lot of good turns in it, but I don't like sharp turns, but I like them smooth turns like that because I think they're relaxing. Alright, as you can see, our destination is right there on the little navigator. It shows that it's about 6 miles away, and it's going to be on the right in this little town here. Speed limit's 35, so I gotta slow down. Turning right here. I'm gotta make a wide turn on some of these, because if you don't, you could wreck into like a wall or something, so I like to be careful. So I'm gonna go down this road for a little bit. Actually, right here is the little place I'm taking it to, so it's right here. And now, as you'll see, I get the option on how I want to park it. Basically, where do you need it? Let's talk about that. That will be like I need to maneuver it to where they want. A lot of times you're going to have to back it in. And then there's Let's Play It Safe, which is my personal preference. And, it's real easy. Usually you just drive right into it and you're good. Or you can skip it, but you won't get any experience bonus. It's real quick. I'll show you Let's Play It Safe because it's free experience. I recommend it when you're first starting off, but once you get like way up there, it's no use. But I just like to park the truck, and it looks like I'm going to be a little off. It's got to be precise, so you might need to redo it and back up and go forward. So let's back up and back up here. Oh, going the wrong way. Kind of straighten it out. Looks like I'm gonna be a little bit off. Get another little bit of gas. Oh crap! I forget. Unlocking the fifth wheel. Alright, now as you can see, I drove 244 miles. It took me 5 hours and I used about 39 gallons of fuel, pretty much 40 gallons of fuel. And I made a total of $13,000, and as you'll see here, 78,000. That's about 13,000 more than I had a minute ago. So I hope you enjoyed this little video I made for you guys, or you. And if you want more like this, maybe let me know. I can try to in my free time. But this has been part 1 of I don't know how many. It could be just 1 part or 2, I don't know. And I hope to make some more. I love this game. It's one of my favorites at the moment. And goodbye. Thank you for watching.